I'm here. It's me, Christy. I know it's just starting off, and I'm probably not going to have a bunch of people join at first, but you guys can watch the replays. If you're seeing the red button up here, that means I'm live. If you're not seeing the red button, that means you're watching replay, but that's still good too. Throw some hearts or legs my way, like I said. I'm still getting used to this, so I appreciate you guys. I know that the last time I was on, we made something very similar to this. That was the actual video, not a live. So I don't know if you guys remember this video. I really liked this one and I adored it, so I kept this for myself. I will tell you, I'm not going to keep everything that I make to myself. I'll probably be doing like some little auctions or putting them in my Etsy shop. So just so you know, if you love something that we create, if you can't recreate it yourself, or which you can, I'm going to tell you you can, but if you can't, or for some reason you just really, really love it and you can't, just message me and we can work it out. This baby's mine though. Okay, so while I'm still waiting for people to join, I'll throw this out there because you guys can always watch the replays. As I start growing and doing more and more of these, I'm actually going to have some of my really talented friends join me, and we're going to definitely get them on, show some of their talents. It'll be fun. It'll be more like a sharing type thing. So this is what we're going to make today. I hope, yeah. So I am live. It says I'm live. It doesn't count, but it's okay. So we're going to make this today. It's very similar to what we made before, except for this is St. Patty's Day because tomorrow is March 1st, and it is appearing very, very quickly, in my opinion. This jar is a thrift store find. It was 99 cents. I'm going to zoom in on it. There's another one on the back right here, but I really liked this Irish pub type thing. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can make this. Today, we're actually going to be making it with a regular mason jar. You can decorate your own jar. You can paint the inside, paint the outside, spray paint, Mod Podge, put lights in it. There are many, many things you can do with your jar. You can put anything you want on it. You make it your own, basically whatever you want. But we're going to actually create one together with this one. This is the one I pre-made. I know that a lot of times you see the pops of green and orange and they really work together. The shamrocks are glittery. So if you have boyfriends that don't like glitter, and I think we talked about this, it's always a good idea to put something down and you can throw it away. So I just got these from Dollar Tree. They're parchment paper. You can use regular parchment paper that you have. So we're going to do that because we're working with a lot of glitter, and I'm probably going to have to go change my clothes before I even get near Rob. But anyway, that's that. So I also want to talk about the filler that we're going to use. There are lots and lots of different fillers that you can use for these jars. I didn't have any beans. Yes, I said beans. A lot of people use dried beans, and I recommend replacing them after a little while, but it's not going to create bugs or anything as long as they're just dried up beans that you get from like your pantry or like where the rice is, things like that. It's usually on the bottom shelf. Today I use rocks though. I have plenty of these rocks. These are actually the ones that I use in my terrariums. If you don't know what my terrariums look like, you should definitely follow me on Etsy, Craftbox Christy. I think I am under Simply Art Adorable K under Etsy. I will put my link in this video when I'm done. So we're going to get started. But anyway, you guys love that, don't you? Okay. So basically these were cute this year. I don't think I remember seeing them. These are from Dollar Tree, and they're the shamrocks. But you see the glitter on them? I don't know if you can see them or not. I had to hide these in my car, in the trunk, so there's no sign of glitter. But these are just from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use one bunch today. And then these the orange hydrangeas that I got from Dollar Tree during fall. When you guys go into Dollar Tree, you might want to pick up things for future projects. So like if you're like, oh my gosh, it's only Valentine's Day or it's only Easter, they've got patriotic stuff. Yeah, grab it early because it usually goes quick, especially with all those crafters. I also have, this is more of a lighter color, but I think it'll work okay. I do have one left to do the other one. So basically, what we are wanting to do is, this is going to be really noisy, so I'm very sorry about that. Ahead of time, there's not much I can do on that. You can just put them in like that, but I like to give it some character, so I like to actually cut each room. So that's what I'm going to do first while we're still waiting for some people to join. Obviously, we want to cut this off as well. Now, if you guys remember last time I was using scissors, I found my cutters. So we're just going to replace that on top of there. We'll put that one at the top. Those are my dogs. I guess you can't really explain to your dogs that you're having a live video and it shouldn't make noise, but they probably hear the neighbor or something. So you can ignore them. Okay, so I got my cutters. I'm just going to snip them. I try to make them different lengths because they're kind of already lengths. That way there's some depth to your actual project. And these can slide in and on and off. So I cut that one. We just slide the tag off. These ones were called Dahlia bush. I'm going to share this to my regular page too. So, all right. I think I saw one person join, but I wasn't sure who it was. Okay. So we got all of those cut. What I did was I put a small piece of foam inside so that I have something to stick it into. I just got a regular one. They sell these at Dollar Tree. I actually like the floral ones better than these. These can make a mess, but I cut this down. I did just use a kitchen utility knife, and I do have a, but I have a pad here. Like, it's for sewing. It's like a, I knew there was going to be a niche to my first live. There we go. All right. So I just cut off a little piece to kind of fit in my jar. This is the part that's going to get noisy, so I do apologize. I'm going to actually hold this down so it doesn't go anywhere because I want the rocks to go around there. Now, I don't know if I have enough to cover it. We're going to try. I recommend getting enough. If you are going to get the Dollar Tree rocks, these came from Michael's. I think I got them like 70% off after spring. Like I said, guys, you want to pay attention to these sales and the clearances, and that's when you want to get your stuff so you don't spend an arm and a leg just on something that you're going to, use for a few years. All right. Perfect. So this is actually toward the front. So we're just going to place these in just periodically, kind of like you would, if you bought grocery store flowers. I tell everybody I cannot keep plants alive. I have a plant that's really cute dying outside. I can't keep anything alive. I'm going to actually use this pop of orange in the middle so it looks better. And I'm just putting it in that little piece of styrofoam. Once we put all the rest of the stuff in here, and I'll show you what else we're going to decorate it with, you won't even be able to see it. And then you can just slip them to the top if they seem to fall. And nobody says you have to use all the flowers. If you just want a few little, picks in there to help with the, color, that's good too. All right, so I think we're going to do one more. I like to take the leaf off because we don't want it blocking in there. All right. I promise this isn't the only craft we're going to do. These are just the easy ones that I'm comfortable with teaching and everything. So I'll get better. Okay. You guys remember the hearts? The heart picks that we put in last time. Today we're using shamrocks. So I'm going to cut one a little shorter than the others. We're going to put this one at the bottom. And these you could actually slip into the rock. It's not really going to matter. Or beans or whatever filler you choose. They do have the glass ones at Dollar Tree that are good. The glass ones, they have different colors, clear. I have clear. Man, oh man. Okay. So I'm just going to place those in here like that. Now, also, when you are putting them together, make sure you have a front and a back. So you know which way it's facing. Make sure it's the face of the jar that you want. Now, to brighten this up a little bit, because you see we have the shamrocks, we have the glittery shamrocks, and we have the red. We do have the flowers in there, so pop of color. Remember what we did last time. Remember I told you about this stuff that you guys can find at the floral shop, whatever floral section of your store. This just adds a pop of something. And since it's gold and we're thinking shamrock, pot of gold, don't we all wish we had a pot of gold? I know I do. We're going to put it in here and just add a little bit of character. So like I said, just kind of place it in there until you like it. You don't even have to glue this. If this is something you just want to get some beans, dried beans, they're fairly cheap, from like your grocery store, you can just put this in. I don't even have my glue gun on. I'm not even doing a glue gun. You'll watch Christy burn another day. My dogs are at the door. How funny. Okay, so you can just place it however you want, and then you can just take it all down and just wait, just make a new one next year. So this is what I did. I placed it all, and you can play with it. You don't want to glue anything down, because then if you don't like it, you're stuck with it. Hello, how are you? Hi, Mom. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's one of my first ones, but it'll be cool. So right now we're making St. Patty's Day, like, little decorative thing. I made one from a thrift store jar that I found at the thrift store. Who doesn't like thrifting? I don't know. But I found this. It's got like an old pub, so I thought it was pretty authentic. I only got one though. I can only find one, but you can just use your regular mason jar and put something on it. So basically, you just want to play with it till you like it. I also got, for a little extra flair, this garland that came from Dollar Tree. Well, most of the stuff I talk about, you're going to see there's a trend with Dollar Tree. So they like me and they like my pocketbook. So I do. They actually stepped up their game with a lot of stuff this year. Laura, is the snow getting to you? Is it still snowing? Weather's been crazy up north. Girl, whenever you're ready to come down, I'm ready. My pool's waiting. It's always open and it's heated. All right. So we're just going to throw this in here as well. And you don't have to. If you like it like that, that's fine. I just think this adds a little something extra. I actually really like it. And this is just wire, you guys. It's nothing, you know, you can use scissors to cut it. I just use my wire cutters because these are new scissors that I got. And I just don't want to ruin them right away. So there's that. See how you have that. And if you don't like it, like I'm watching what I'm doing in the back and I'm not even seeing what it looks like in the front. It's all about playing and having fun, that's all. There you go. So you see the little pop in there. All right. Now the last thing I'm going to do, oh, and then another thing is you can twist the wire. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. So it stays. so it stays where you want it a little bit better. I like it. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do, and then we're going to just chit chat for a minute. Girl, I'm telling you, anytime you want to come down and see me, please do. And you can be on a live if you want. I won't make you. You can come craft with me and bring something home for Uncle Ned. All right, the last thing we're going to do is jute. Now, they have the regular jute that's like a tan color. I actually got this at Michael's. It's like a rust color, so it's a little different, and I really like it. So we're just going to twist it around twice. Sorry, you guys can't see that right there. And then see where your top is, or wherever your front is, and then we're just going to tie it like a bow in the back. Or you can do it in the front if you want something hanging down. I didn't really do that, but you can make it however you want. I'm trying to inspire you. All right. So there you go. That's that. See how easy that was? You really made this in like, how long have I been on here now? Like 5, 10 minutes? 10 minutes maybe? But yeah, these are these two. So we're going to do some Easter things too. I wanted to do something for March, and obviously when you think of March, you think of St. Patty's Day. That is my dear grandma's birthday, so I wanted to kind of honor her. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be doing a lot more things like this. As more and more people start to join, I'm going to do like little giveaways here and there. Like I said, I'll have some of my other talented friends on and join me. What I wanted to also talk about was a couple of the things. So I'm going to post my Etsy store. I'm really excited because I picked up a couple things that I'm actually going to make. Obviously, some of the things that I repurpose from the thrift store, I only get one of, so I make it, and like I said, I'm going to either put it up on my Etsy or we'll have like an auction time. You'll see a lot more of me on this page. I had to show you guys this, though. I got this for $1. This is our, I don't live in St. Pete. I live on outside of skirts of St. Pete. But St. Pete is very pretty city. That's the main, besides Tampa, that's the main area, especially downtown. It's like gorgeous, and they're revamping it. But I actually found this sign for $1. It's wood. It was originally like $25 because they have the price tag on the back. I actually put cork on the back. So I'm gonna post what I'm gonna do with this in a couple days because I have a really great idea. And that's actually going to be for sale. I also have a craft booth every first Sunday of every month. I think it's till April or May when it starts getting hot because it's really hot in Florida. I sell all kinds of things. If you guys have seen my backpack buddies, I still have probably over 80 of them, but they're so cute. I actually started making these. I'll show you. So I started making these little dog bandanas that kind of go over the collar. And I'm going to be making these with matching headbands to their owner. So that's my idea. This is my model dog because I can't bring my real dogs. I do have them in different sizes. So these are going to be for sale at my booth. I do share a booth with my other very talented friend, Sharon. She's a better sewer than me. So, but I'm trying to catch up. So we'll see what happens. I will be doing another craft more as far as Easter goes. And this is what we're going to be making. This is a little globe. Hope you guys like that. I actually made this out of twigs. So, and it's the cross. And that's to represent Easter. So that'll be my next little craft I do with you guys. I tried to put all my previous crafts up here, but there's other cutesy things I try to put up here. So thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. So make sure you guys are following my page, and then I'm going to post it to my other regular Facebook too, so you guys can find me easily. I can't say the word. So sprinkle is more of the word that we're going to use all the time. So sprinkle, follow, hearts. The more interaction, the better chances you'll see more of my lives coming on when I can't always let you guys know. So if there's something that you want me to craft or try, I am not scared. So just let me know, comments, send me a message. Hey, can we do this? Can you do this? You know, if you need me to try to invent something, make your life easier, inspiration, that's what I'm here for. So I enjoyed this first live. I'm going to make it short because I'm still trying to tweak everything. But thank you very much for joining me. This was fun. Like I said, this is my new, it takes some bravery to get on here, but you'll see more of me because I'm starting to get more brave to come on here and share my good ideas. So these were tonight's lives. Bye, Laura. Thanks for joining me. These were tonight's lives. And like I said, if you have any ideas, I'm going to be doing more. Just shoot me a message. Tell me if you like this one. I'm all about critiquing. I can critique, and I'm all about, having feedback. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for staying up with me if it's past your bedtime. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.